I want to figure out how to stitch that together. It's taken the idea. I want to go back. So this is part two, apparently, because I got a phone call on that last one. So women want a man who's masculine and strong. Okay, and what they really mean by that is they want someone who's dependable and reliable, especially in the leadership role. Okay, in that leadership role, what they're talking about is the protection, the resources, the security, the reassurance, and the safety that a man provides. That's what they want from a man. They want that foundation so they can anchor into that. Okay, what they don't want is the accountability that a man who provides those things require of a woman he's giving those things to. So you can't have one without the other, at least not from a man who's going to stick around. And that is one of the biggest things that's happening right now. Now, men use women sexually with no offer of commitment. The problem with that is, again, with women being a reflection of men, by men using women sexually without an offer of commitment, right? First, it tells women that in order to get a man, you have to give them the sex. So they're using the coochie currency to try and lock down a man. That is wrong, ladies. It doesn't work. If it worked, we wouldn't be such a divide today. Okay, men who are effeminate and simpish are the ones who have basically killed the strategy of having a strong connection, a strong unit between men and women. The reason why is because they are conforming to what they believe women want in order to get the coochie, because the coochie is so powerful. Okay, coochie currency. Now, by dealing with men who are effeminate, by dealing with men who are simpish, you're actually lowering the bar on what you believe a good quality man is. For a woman to accept a man who is in those kind of roles, okay, unless she's just a strong, super alpha dominant female, and by the way, there aren't that many of them, there's just a lot of pretenders. For a woman to be with a man who is effeminate and simpish means that she has given up, or she refuses to let go of she completely rejects the type of man she should be bonded and paired with. Understand this: a super strong alpha female who submits to a super strong alpha male together become the power couple. A powerful woman and a simpish man do not become a power couple. A powerful man and a submissive woman do not become a power couple. The powerful man and the submissive woman can elevate in society, can elevate traditionally, can do all the great things. Awesome. A strong woman and a simpish man will cap out because no one respects that union of a woman with a weaker man. So they will cap out at a certain level. Doesn't mean they're going to cap out financially, because there's so many ways to make money today. But it does mean that socially, they'll cap out. And please understand that if the right man comes along, that woman 9 times out of 10 will monkey bar and leave that weaker man for the stronger one. Yeah, we can skip past that. Okay, so who wants to be used, right? Do men want to be used? No. Do women want to be used? No. So the divide right now, the conflict between men and women and the sexes, is that both genders are feeling used by the other. It's not true. Everyone's trying to fill out their way. No one's really being used. What's happening is women are allowing things to happen too quickly, and men are not committing quick enough. I want to say that again. Women are allowing things to happen too quickly, where men are not committing soon enough. Here's why. Women control access to sex. Men control access to the relationship, right? So when a woman allows herself to use coochie currency as a way to bring a man in, most women believe that once they have sex with a man, that they're in a relationship with that man. They're not. The men today believe that they need to conquer and get as much new, fresh coochie as possible. And I hope that coochie is a good word to use on YouTube. I don't know if they're going to allow it or not. I'm trying not to use the words that will get me banned or this thing shut down. So I guess I got to find those appropriate words. So a woman who leads with coochie currency, by most men, recognize that it's just a conquest. So women, if you really want a quality man, you're told to make him wait. That works when you are a virgin. It does not work when you're 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 50, okay, 55 years old, and you're giving it freely away to just anybody. You've had a bunch of kids, you've had 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 marriages, right? And to make a man wait, it's not, the value's not there. The women who need to wait are the women who are protecting their womb and their future and trying to lock down a good, young, strong man to grow with, right? These are women 28 and below, okay? If you don't have a high body count and you're 28 and below and you're really on the market looking for a good man to be in a relationship with and to get married to and have long-term, etc., you hold that cat. Hold that cat back. And you work with the guy. But if you're giving it away to just anybody, Ray, Pookie, Kevin, Sales, whatever it is you're doing, right? And you have an F buddy, right? Please understand, men are not going to see that as valuable. They're not going to see you as valuable because you're just giving it away, right? And who wants to have to wait for something that you give away for free to someone else? Nobody. And a woman who comes into a relationship with a high body count, up to 28 or so years old, and they've got 15, 20, 30 men under their belt, it's no longer special to the man who you're with, right? The greatest gift you can ever give a man is a child. You, the man, create a child together. That is the tightest, most wonderful bond any woman could ever give a man. However, when you give away the coochie and you make it a commodity that anyone can get, and you have a high body count, and you have 1 or more, say multiple children, right, by different men, it loses all of its value. You have made yourself worthless in the eyes of any man who is worth a nickel to his name. A man who holds any level of bar value does not value that part of a woman. Not that you as a woman mean nothing, but the fact that he can't have that with you because you've given it to other people who just didn't matter. That's where we lose you. That's where you lose yourself. Okay? Now I want to make sure that we're clear. There is an exception. There are a couple of exceptions, but the one exception is if you were in a relationship with someone and or married to this person and you have more than one child with that person, and it was a long-term relationship and the relationship didn't work out. That's the exception. However, you also need to have some type of co-parenting relationship that's not toxic. Because if the man who is worth a nickel to his name comes into a situation with a woman who has a child or multiple children by one man, he can deal with that. Probably doesn't want to, but that's something we can accept. One man, okay? Multiple men, Ray Pookie situations, nah, not interested, right? But one man, okay. If there's co-parenting, that's great. You guys get along, that's great. But if you don't, we see that energy and that attitude, and we think that we should stay away from that because it's not good for us. So ladies, I just want you to understand that part. The group today says that men are trash and women are vampires. We've covered the men are trash piece a little bit. Let's talk about women are vampires. They're vampires in sucking away time, sucking away energy, and sucking away resources, mainly money. Okay? Women who are more interested in name brand this, name brand that, high cost this, high cost that, luxury this, luxury that. Nothing wrong with those things if you have the budget to cover them. However, if you don't have the budget to cover them and you're relying on the man to be the one who provides for those extravagant items and lifestyle choices, that becomes a problem because you're not leaving anything to invest in the future for retirement, for an easier life. You can be working all your life until your 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, working until you die. because there's no other way to survive. A man who plans correctly can plan these things early enough and secure, one of the leadership qualities, secure your future. So a little delay in gratification today secures your future for later. When you can't delay your gratification today, it jeopardizes 100% your future for later. Men are aware of this. A lot of women are not aware of this. Okay. I think I want to stop there. Okay, we're going to tie this back in. So, women follow men for survival, and will do whatever men think is okay to do, even if it is determined by society to not be good. The reason why is because women will do what's necessary, what they feel is necessary, to attract the type of man and or lifestyle that they want. To hell with what they need, to hell with the ramifications, to hell with what you think about it, to hell with what your opinion is, right? Women believe that they are independent and separate from men, don't need men, and society has shown them that they can get away with bad behavior and succeed, therefore they do. So if you are a woman of any caliber and you're looking for a man of any caliber, if you match your caliber strengths up, then you will be a reflection of the man you choose. Women are a reflection of men. Men are not a reflection of women. A man of poor quality who ends up being with a woman will wear her down, and you can see it on her. A man of good quality, high integrity, who invests in his woman, you will see her happy, healthy, and surviving. I'm going to leave you with that. So thank you for joining me. This is part 2. Super early video. And I want to thank you for joining me. Thank you for your comments. If this is your first time to the channel, please subscribe. It's brand new. Content will get better. We'll be more focused, a little faster pace going forward. This is probably my longest video, and a phone call interrupted, making the video split. So there'll be part 1, then part 2. Take care, guys. Thank you for joining. Thank you for listening. I appreciate you.